Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to some more Star Rupture. We are back at our home. Grab a few more things. I was letting things run a little bit, trying to get our stuff numbers up. I looked at the basically what I was going to need. I forgot I can pull stuff out like that. Yeah, so I was looking at what we're going to need. To make the that final base work, and I don't think it's possible. Yeah, I'm completely and for the most part kind of blown away and shocked, but it was needing thousands of hardening agent. The other thing, I'm just looking at this going, I'm not sure. And I'm wondering, well, I mean, could I make, oh man, derp. Could I make it so I would get the stuff over time? Yes. And I was doing that before. And I think the system I have right now would probably be better at it. But the idea I had of everything coming out, you know, nice and perfectly efficient and things, I don't think that's possible. At least not right now. Not until we open up more of the map or they give us the abilities to get higher tiered things like the excavators and stuff. So they haven't really come out with when all this stuff's coming out too. That's the harder part as well. That's kind of making this difficult, is just in general not knowing when these things are coming out. So I want to go in tonight. We're going to do the Forgotten engine. I want to pull out the rest of the I don't know why I'm trying to do that. I want to pull out the rest of the different recipes that are there. I can only do 3 more of those. Only a few more of those. Now I know I'm going to get more food stuff when we go inside there, so I'm trying to think of how much I actually want to bring with me. Actually, this wouldn't be bad. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Just it's one single block that's being taken up, which, yeah, I think I like that better. Yeah, so just looking at where the game is right now, I'm just trying to figure out is, do I want to rebuild again a third time, start over? And if I do, I think it would be a little bit different this time. I think that instead of starting all the way from scratch, it would be like a go to each one of the cores and have them disappear and then take everything with it. Maybe I would have to go and grab a bunch of the items first. Oh yeah, we are not taking the shotgun this time. I forgot about that. That's a possibility. Yeah,
I can use this.
Heavy. Or I keep forgetting that there's there's no sort. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, how do I want to do this? And I'm kind of honestly leaning more and more towards holding out. So basically waiting for this update to continue on and maybe trying something else for a week or two. I don't know. I need to think a little bit more on this one. Because again, this world right now is sort of livable right now. Like I'm moving around pretty good because I turned everything off again. So I definitely think that just the way I built this has issues as well. And part of it, I think, does have something to do with the receivers and stuff, which I have a ton of. So what I was doing was kind of forwarding and forwarding and forwarding. Let's come over here. So this is to kind of get you where I'm at, trying to think about this. So, you know, this is everything that we were kind of doing here, making all this. So getting to the final factory, again, just to make one of all the last stuff there. It doesn't seem like it's a huge thing. Like I said, I could build this probably right now, and it'd take time, but these things would all build up. But as soon as I start trying to load balance everything, so I'm going to say right off the bat, I want to get my electromagnets out of the negative. So if we did another 3, well, actually let's make it 4 because I was already doing 1. So, okay, now we're in the green. All right, so let's go to pressure tank. I'm at -5 right now. And you'll watch how bad this gets really quickly. So if I go 2 of them, puts me at the 0. Okay. We're already at 570 synthetic silicon we need. And that's just off of a couple bumps there. Synthetic silicon requires 40 hardening agents per minute. And for me to get 570, be like, what, 30? Times 40, and now we're into the thousands already, and that's just trying to balance this right here. So, and then it gets crazier and crazier. We start getting into -3,000, 4,000 of the wolfram powder and the calcium powder. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and it's almost like you would have to basically start this from the beginning going, okay, this is everything that I want, you know, to have all of these, and then from the beginning start forward. I just don't know. I'd have to really think about this, but it's making me wonder, to be honest, how to really be able to set up. And I don't know that there is. Like, I know Omega Scar X was doing his where he was sending everything in one shot to one place and making it. And I don't even know if in that case, if it would still be able to create all of these at least one per, you know, one full craft per minute of everything with 0 negatives. Now I know that I have some unused stuff over here. I don't know if there's enough. So like say I have all these calcium sheets, but okay, so we start moving down. Where are we at? Ceramics. I'm looking for ceramics. Yeah, so I'm at -44, but okay. Well, let's just keep following the rabbit hole, even just a little bit. So 9. Okay, I'm okay with 9. See, I'm okay with 9. Okay, but I'm at negative 16 generators, but I need accumulators. 91 negative. That's a big difference, especially since there's only 10. So let's say if we went with 8, just to try to bring it down to say 21. Now I'm up to 176 synthetic resin, 189 electromagnetic coils. Okay, 15 of those a pop. So let's say I wanted to just do 10, which is maybe half of that. Now we're at 570 synthetic silicone, 670 negative on the Wolfram plate. Synthetic resin. Okay, that's fine. Let's do 8 of those. Again, not going to completely balance everything out. Super magnet. Negative 580, negative 670. Chemicals, negative 80. Haven't got to that point yet. Inductor. Hardening agent. So inductor. It doesn't seem so bad yet. And this is why I was thinking I was able to do. So let's just keep going down. Say 50 is like the worst will go. So super magnetic. And I need what? 7 of those to get me into that range. Now I'm at negative 1370 Wolfram plate. And I'm still negative 21. Okay, hardening agent. So I want at least what? 250 of the hardening agent. So that would call it 8 to give me 240. Now I'm at negative 2,458 sulfuric acid. Negative 136 battery. And again, as I was going through here, I kept thinking that I was all right. I can still make it through. So, what, 80 batteries, 90, so call it 6. Should get me up to 90. Okay, 304 electronics. Let's see. 10 would be 120, so let's say 15. And you see the crafts are starting to get crazy now too. The number of machines I need. Still negative 24 or 124, so I guess let's do 25. Puts me at 300. Negative 4. Okay, we'll bring that down a little bit. We'll go with 20. All right, that puts me at negative 64. Still more than I'd like. 360 chemicals. And this is where it starts to go crazy. So 5 of those would give me 300. So about a negative 60, I would say right there. Sure. I need 2,548 sulfuric acid. I only get 120 per. So if I did 25, where does that put me at? Oh man, where am I at? I get lost in there. Okay, okay, we got more than we need, so let's go back over here and let's do 20. Okay, I'm still negative 150, but now I need 1,600 synthetic silicon and 2,400 chemicals. Yeah, this is where we go off the rails. So I'd need what? So I did 25 chemicals. That's half of what I need. It's got 40. And I'm still minus 360. But now I'm 7,000 powder. Look at these numbers. It's crazy. Almost 2,800 sulfur, which sulfur is fine enough to get. But okay, so 3,700 synthetic silicon. And I only get 60 per. So again, let's go 25. That's half. Nope, let's go 40. And this is 40 furnaces. Like, can you imagine the size of this thing? 2,400. I'm still 1,200 in the hole. But now 3,000 powder, 3,000 helium. Again, not too bad. 7,000. I don't even think I made that the entire time in general. Like, yeah. So, kind of where that is I don't think that there's a way to make an efficient factory that just makes everything in real time, where I was able to, like, and I'd almost probably I could build it to where, let's say, I had everything being fed forward, and then I just kind of chose the things that I wanted to make. Yeah, I've got some negatives just even coming from over the next place, because I was trying. Oh, that was with sending some of the stuff over too. Yeah, so I got to think between now and tomorrow night, how do I want to do this? Do I want to set up just a small little area up ahead, take everything kind of coming in, craft a inventory or a what do we call it, a storage V2 of one thing, switch to another thing, another one of that, fill all those up until eventually I can make yeah. Unfortunately, I think, though, what I did is I proved that the snowball, while cool in the current version of the game, won't work. Even with all the stuff I was sending forward, because I was pretty much grabbing everything. It's just the numbers get too insane. I mean, that was all the things. That was everything in this next area turned to powder. Yeah, Site 1, 480, 720 ore. And I was only able to get 1,000 powder, and I was needing 7,000. Like, yeah, it's not, it doesn't work that right now. So anyway, I wanted to see, I want to make some more of the heavy ammo, which is, I think, yeah, the basic building materials and broad. So let's go grab a bunch of those. But yeah, we're gonna go at least finishing the Forgotten Engine. Grab the last of all the different blueprints that we don't have. And I haven't decided if I just want to leave things where it is and pick it up when the game comes, or do we want to raise everything to the ground and then keeping all the advancement we have move forward. What I don't want to do is take the world as is, leave it the way it is, and then try to continue on, because the lag just got too bad. Unless they make a bunch of fixes, and that no longer is the case. So what I might just do is I may choose to just leave the world as is and wait for the update, and then once the update comes, see how it works, if it's worth trying to continue playing, or do I need to start over from scratch. Okay, is that enough? So I've got almost an entire row of heavy. I can easily get more standard. Actually, I think I have more standard right here. Yeah, I don't want to do the shotgun. My memories of the engine were kind of, it gets a little crazy there, so we're not going to use that.
Delicious.
Where was I sitting with Lex? I don't think there was anything really. Max health by 20. What am I currently wearing? Trying to see if there's anything I want to swap out. Okay, so that's shield by 50, shield by 20, shield recharge by 40. Yep, nothing I want to put in the health by 20. Health by 25, health by 15. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Stamina, stamina, stamina regen. Let me look at what all the blue ones are. All fall. War. No. Okay, so I definitely don't want that. Increase all consumable stats. Actually, I think I wouldn't mind taking this hydration one, because I always find myself needing more food than I do drink. Or no, was it more? I think I went backwards. I think I want the calorie one. Yeah, I do want the calorie one. Right? Whatever. Alright, we're good. Oh, no, we're not. I gotta bring a battery. Okay, I made everything, so what do I need for the power cell? 10 electronics, 10 chemicals. Did I make electronics? Trying to remember now. I don't know if I did or not. I know I had electronics from somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know that I have electronics here. I'm gonna have to run to my other area for that. Yeah, this is part of why I don't want, unless they make some changes with the lag. Even with all the power turned off everywhere, I'm still huge hitches and things like that. I know I had a bunch of stuff up here. I just don't know if electronics was one of them. I don't think so. Oh, yay. Oh, one. Damn. Alright. That was everything I needed. Chemicals, I know. Alright, let's... Alright, we'll make our way over towards there. So one of the things... So actually there's a couple of games that I'm thinking of if I decide to hold off and wait for the update. There's games I've played before, never fully finished. Couple games I've yet to play, and there's definitely some ones that I don't want to start yet because I'm waiting for them to get further along in the development. That Windrose being one. I know there's that demo out, but I really would like to wait and experience that one fully. And so, couple I'm thinking as possibilities. Just crazy how much lag there is even without everything turned on. So there's some optimizations. Is The Last Caretaker, something I've actually been interested in trying out. Oh, I need to swap weapons too. I forgot I didn't. Oh shoot. All my war bonds are over here. If I want to upgrade the heavy rifle, I need to equip it first, but I also need to upgrade it. So let's do that. Let's run back over here real fast. What I might end up doing too. So I did complete the world engine on my very first playthrough, my first streaming playthrough. So maybe what I could do, and that one already didn't have as bad of lag and everything, but I've already, kind of unlocked the same things. Actually, I might have even unlocked more things. So maybe I go into that world, raise that one to the ground, and then while we wait for the game to update, that way this one's still here in case they do fix some things. But maybe... I'm really torn. I'm so torn. Oh man. Okay.
Oh yes.
ore bonds here. There they are. Let's say I knew I had them somewhere. Okay. So far right now. So this is the regular one. So this is sweet. It's always safer to have more firepower. The short barrel makes the entire platform both shorter and more lightweight, which reduces deployment time. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's worse. Increased rate of fire. Creation of a weapon. Increased rate of fire. Unbearable for most people, thus most science never truly gain popularity. I mean, I suppose in tight proximity, although I haven't really had issues with it not being fast enough. And I got the big one for that. So let's go ahead and take this one. Because of the optic. So let's actually also take this one for right now, because we're going to be in close corner, so I don't know that I need the full long thing there. Wait. Use and sail back on Earth never truly meant. Your priorities are vastly different. Enemy penetrating mod installed, and get ready to defend yourself now against 3 aliens at a time. Oh, they're saying that I get versus this one, which is just higher capacity. I think I'd rather use that. I'm gonna hold off for now on this one because I do want to see what I can unlock with the big gun. I may already have gone too far. Okay, so I've got this one. Reduces vertical recoil. Increased rate of fire. I think it's already pretty fast. Reduces reload time. That might actually be... Reduces deployment time and recoil. Actually, I think I am going to go with that. That, to me, seems like the best. Okay. Reduce reload time or increase magazine capacity. So right now I can only... Oh, hold on. No. That's in use. Oh, it's a light one, so it was a smaller magazine. Okay, so right now in this case I can go... Yeah. Double the magazine versus faster reload. The curiosity. Okay, let's see if I...
Changing max.
Now how much faster is it if I swapped it?
Reloading.
I mean, actually, that might even be that might be worth it. I was thinking having more and having to reload less is better, but the problem is if you run out and you're getting surrounded, that huge distance, that huge delay can be bad. So I think I am going to go with the lighter one. Plus, and I don't feel like I wasted 120 war bonds. All right, let's head up there. And we're going to cut through because I'm the base that has all the electronics and all those other things is over by where the kind of sort of by where it is. I'll be honest though, I am kind of tempted to try to a rebuild from not from a fresh world, but from a world that already has everything unlocked. And each time I play this, I do learn. So maybe we do that.
Come here.
I do want to go here and do this. There's something that they said in the back. There was like that last plant unlock that it kind of said something about how to unlock it. I just don't remember how it was. I do wish there was a better scope for this. Speaking of which, though, what is my scope for this now?
Changing max.
Yeah, I think this will definitely probably work better in close quarters. Yeah, having a nice scope for this would be cool, but yeah. Alright, so I do have a habitat just on the other side. Jeez. Other side of the engine entrance over there. So what I'll probably do, we'll go over there. I want to put my spawn down there before I forget. Then we'll go over to grab the electronics. Make some batteries. And then we'll go in. And let's see how this goes. If it goes super fast and we got a lot of time left, then maybe what we'll do is we'll switch over to that other world. And I don't know, we can start going through, and because it was interesting. I did that one way different, and I didn't even touch half of the
That's a snack.
the different resources that were available. But I was still, you know, making accumulators and stuff. But it was taking forever because obviously I didn't have the materials I needed for that. Now we could also set it to go in spurts, maybe. Like I said, I'm curious to find out how much of everything I need. You know, just in general, the bare minimum. If I was trying to get as close as possible to, you know, crafting one of everything, you know, like the whole plan was. If I was still trying to do that, but I started from the beginning and then seeing exactly how much of everything I needed, and then from that, because I was kind of just, you know, making whatever I possibly could in each space, but I was never fully focused specifically on from the beginning. So if I need like 7,000 powders, I mean, I probably almost have to, from the very beginning, be focused on having just enough to get that sent forward. But I definitely wouldn't want it all going to the end. I know that's one way of doing it, but boy, that just seems like a lot of stuff going. And that's the other part that I'm also coming face to face with. We're trying to figure out how to get around. Is sending multiple things, but it's still deal with these guys first. This isn't the good weapon for out here. This is the good weapon for here. Let's get out of there. Thought I saw some green stuff coming. Yep. Okay, where are you going? There you are.
Reloading.
Ooh, and then you drop some stuff too. So, yeah, I've got some other thoughts going through my head on it. Again, how to? Because here's the thing.
That's a snack.
You know, like I said, talking about how many's and what things, size-wise and stuff. Because I think that there's other stuff that I did that I didn't need at the moment. I don't know. But yeah, that's just one of the things I was kind of talking is sending too much of stuff ahead. Like it was coming in too fast for what I could handle, and even sending the right amount of stuff, still was getting clogged up. Initially with the rail speeds, but also in dispatcher and receiver speeds. I got a more theory craft on that one. One of the things I had thought of moving forward was to have like a receiver on an elevated platform, and one output coming out the front and the second one coming out the back, but going down to one pillars below, coming across and then coming back up. So it would basically be two outputs feeding, and it would have to be two lines because I have to look at it. I don't know what the timing is. Does each of the outputs of a receiver push out at 240 or 420? Or 480, sorry. So like if it was at 240, then I could just loop it around underneath to combine, and then, you know, each receiver would be pushing 480. But if each line is 480, if it's like capped at whatever the speed of the wire is, the problem is the input before it even gets out. So yeah, if I was just sitting there with like 3 rows of something in the receiver, then it could probably put out at that speed. But the dispatchers, I'm gonna have to play with that a little bit. Like unpower something or have it full, because I have them full in certain places. So like go over to them when they're full with a 3. Set it up to like a storage, and then see how fast it fills, you know, in a minute.
That's a snack.
Just to find out how quickly one can empty. And then the same thing again on the conversely is to see how fast it can be filled up.
Acquired.
Because that's, man, look, see all those delays, and this is with nothing running. Yeah, I'm curious. But yeah, there's like a lot of things that I don't, not that I don't know, but I need to further take into consideration as far as this, the theory of what I'm trying to get this game to do, or the map to do, in order to get me to the end, or at the end, I should say. So do I need multiple? Yeah, do I like need multiple like receivers for each item? Or am I fine with just, you know, one receiver per, like, again, if I'm getting 7,000 of something, then obviously I would need a ton more receivers, which is why I think that's the bad way to kind of play that. Part of my problem is every single area that I was building, I was utilizing all the things. So like all the wolfram, all the titanium, all, like, everything. Oh, we turned around. Jeez. But if I know exactly how much I need, I could maybe wait for some of those, or just, yeah. Again, the other thing is, you know, once it comes out, we're going to double everything coming out of all those things. So where I was getting 720 of a resource, and suddenly I'm getting 1,480. Still, I don't know if that puts out enough wolfram for the late game stuff. May have to come up with just a whole new set of spreadsheets and start looking into, you know, okay, what exactly do I need total? I mean, I could probably use some of the ones that I currently have and just repurpose them a little bit. Okay, I'm pretty sure the electronics is right there. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have some here, so I'll just take a stack.
Ah, gotcha.
And I did chemicals here, I think. Yeah, I had to. That's why I'm making sulfuric acid up there. I think right over here was a storage of chemicals. Yep. Okay, let's go make those, and then we can head back to the engine. Yeah, the thing I'm trying to figure out the most, though, having to do with all the stuff, is the sheer amount of crafting things that I'm gonna have to do to be able to make all the things that I need. It does cause it to make more sense to make individual factories. So if I knew how much specifically I needed for of a single item and I could craft it on all in one area, that would be make a factory that tries to produce that and then send that forward. It's a possibility. Again, I need to know exactly how much I need of everything. Because I don't think what I need at the end is like every single item being crafted at the end. I think I've kind of gotten away from that. And then technically, since I'm already making some of those items in other places, I wouldn't need them to be at the end. I just got to figure out the last few to get them crafting. Again, if I'm trying to just say, hey, now what I could do, again, trying to reduce the number of dispatchers / receivers we've got going. And I don't know if it's the dispatchers that cause the lag or if it's the receivers that cause the lag. Again, these are all call them unknowns at the moment.
Acquired. Come here.
But maybe of each item at a place, I could one time make a dispatcher for each thing and put that dispatcher with the receiver by our first area, by the ship, and then have it connect into a receiver. And that would be the goal, I guess, is to get all those filled up with each item. So as we get further along, I don't need to necessarily have other things pushing forward. So where I felt like I was kind of forced to have one of each of the end game things at the end, I wouldn't be. But again, I would need to redo this from the beginning because this world is unfortunately, while operating, unplayable. I'm hoping that when I get inside the engine over here, the world engine, I'm hoping that all the stuff going on out here stops happening and I don't have to deal with lag in there. Because if I'm jittering in there, it's going to make this a little bit tough. But I'm hoping, since I don't have to deal with ruptures in there and everything, hopefully that it's a whole different thing and I can take a break from the lag. And then we can come out to my original world, raise it to the ground, but keep all of the unlocks. And then see what we can do on a better going with that design thing. Because I'll be able to start with tier 3 rails from the beginning, as well as the larger storage from the beginning. I can still do similar along the lines of what I'm currently doing when it comes to 2 floors, all that kind of stuff. I can still do that.
I can't help you right now. Just wait.
I bet the batteries come loose.
Jimmy, all systems are going haywire and you're not a licensed electrician. Just wait and don't touch anything.
It's fine. It has to be the battery.
Jimmy?
Stuff gets dark once we get into here. Like not visually dark. Well, some of it is, but story wise dark. Oh, jeez, yeah, like just nothing's running. Why am I hitching so badly? Okay. Holy cow.
A single battery. Not enough voltage to open the lock.
Okay, hold on. It was just one. Now I have to remember this time going in, because I think the last time when I did this, I forgot. There was an area where they had like the respawn, I think like respawn, maybe some storage, but I can never find my way back to it.
Congratulations. You have managed to find a way into the Forgotten Engine. Remember that everything you see here is highly classified. Your contract stipulates that you may only divulge this information to the Claywood Corporation.
Okay, make sure everybody's loaded. Yeah, because I think once we do this, we're no longer in this area here, so hopefully it reloads everything. Okay. Go to the tech floor. All right. I think I want to keep the smaller rifle equipped normally, and then we'll swap it over to the heavy rifle when things get a little crazy. So I think the way to do this. Yep, look at that. Now we're smooth as butter. Small little hitch there. Okay, so here's where we can set regeneration chamber. Nice. Did read these the last time, but we'll listen to the stories.
Simon, I can't. We've got procedures.
Please, please, please. I can't escape without her. Here's the disc. Just click the stuff.
What? Where'd you get that? Man, take it back to the storeroom. I need to report this.
Report it? Did you see what's going on out there? Who do you want to report this to? Print me one sleeve. One!
No, Simon, I can't.
Fine, you don't want to help me, I'll print it myself.
Stop! You don't know what to press. Those parameters are wrong.
Shut up!
Let go of that! What did you do?
What the hell?
Oh shit. I think I'm gonna be sick. Kill it!
No, I can't.
What the hell? Didn't really pay attention to this the last time. Okay. Alright. Let's try upstairs first. Blocked. Okay. I always get
What a sad sight.
playing
Quite
games like
possibly
this where I feel like I'm
achievement
missing
of
out on
human
something.
ingenuity, left behind to rust.
There must be a. I was gonna say, now I've got the leg, but that's just good old-fashioned autosave.
Do we know
Alright.
why it's not working?
I bet they ran out of money. It's always about money with things like this.
You hit the nail right on the head. It turns out, terraforming a planet in an alien galaxy is not the best investment.
Don't
Who
remember how
would have
far
thought?
That
what
money could have been
the
put to
order
better
of was
use.
going through this. Okay, here we go.
What are you all talking about?
Is there
The
anyone down
creation of
here?
another habitable planet should be the priority for any species. The IRO made a big mistake closing this project down.
Yep.
You now have a chance to find out why the project is kept a secret.
Logistics. Okay, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay.
Great.
Trying to remember. I don't remember if there was any kind of storage. I know there was some room in here that I think had the weapon table, so you could change your weapon type. God, I don't remember these holes. Okay, secure key areas. Alright. Okay, making sure nothing I can open in those. I wish there was a way to take the mining laser completely out of the rotation.
I recommend finding a safe place.
That would be cool. I always forget which direction I needed to rotate it to get to there, and like when you're you're getting attacked and you're trying to switch up to the weapon. Yeah. Would be nice. Let's go ahead and take that right now.
Delicious.
Opens this! Close the entrance immediately! It's not working! Kill it! They can't get inside! There's too many of them! Blow it up! Blow it up!
So they destroyed the entrance themselves. They put the security of the project above their own lives. Very commendable.
We're getting lots of stuff out of here, so when we come back, we'll definitely have some
Raptura's
stuff to
core is
learn.
unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Be interesting if they didn't have the whole process going on while we're down here. That you just didn't even hear about it. This way.
Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
Yep, as it does. Finally gonna start fighting some things. I know it's coming. I seem to remember there's stuff that opens up as you clear other things out. Yeah, definitely getting some good knowledge. I remember reading all this the first time I went through. It was so cool. Finally getting some of the answers, so to say. Okay. That's right, and as you go through, you keep the doors that are malfunctioned, you can open them, which give you access back to the beginning.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Just trying to find that spot that has... I'm hoping it has storage, but at least has the...
Infected.
that has the weapon thing. Had been in there. Don't... Was there any area over here that I hadn't gone to yet that was able to? I don't think there was. I think this was just the path so far that I'm allowed. Yeah, okay. Again, still can't get in there. So I came up there, down over here. That was the office. Was I able to get into the testing room? I don't think I was. The testing room was over here. Ah, there we go. Now I can get in there from the other side. Did say infected. I don't know if I did that the last time or the first time I came through here. Maybe I did. I just don't remember.
I can use this.
What do you got here? Error. So oxygen 46, oxygen 20, question mark. 34th. Okay, so 32. So the oxygen was going down as the days got longer. Not sure exactly what that means, but doesn't sound good.
To everyone, don't into the cloud. Something's in. Morky is broken. The shield.
Yeah, something we figured out a long time ago. Got it. Okay, we made it into there. I don't know that I did the first time. Which is cool. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we've done all those. What's B1? Is a lab. B4 is disk storage. Then we got a stairs going down.
Since I'm already talking to myself, I might as well record it. Maybe someone will find this useful. How could the IRO let this happen? This mission was one of its top priority projects. I don't believe the government could be this incompetent. Something must have gone wrong. Someone else is to blame. I don't trust that logistician. He was always up to something behind our backs. I don't believe the IRO would leave us here to die. Only emergency lighting is on. That's good. Means they've turned off most of the power. According to Dr. Vaughn, those monsters are drawn to electricity and use it to reproduce. Cutting them off from it should slow them down. They're close. I'll try to get to the lab at the other end of the hall.
Doesn't sound like she made it. That's not one of the ones I can open up yet, or can open up. I think this is where I started getting confused, is because either end looks similar. Like this end looks a lot like the other end. And when you pull up the map, it still just shows you the outside. Yeah, so I think these stairways look very similar to each other. Did I go that way?
We need to turn the emergency power back on. The generator should be somewhere down below.
How do you know that?
There are no secrets you can't uncover if you're determined enough to reach your goal. But bribes are helpful too.
Wonder if this is... Yeah, I think this is where I was trying to get. It's got Lem. Okay, right now it's locked. So how do I unlock you? I gotta... There we go. Yeah. So it's got the equipment upgrade station. Yep, okay, I remember that. Mainframe. And a LEM station. No storage, though. And we're definitely starting to get full. Okay, I don't need shotgun. Suppose I could do that to fill that up.
Nice.
Yeah, I can drop that. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Other stuff to drop if I need to.
Infection clouds. Have to be careful.
This hopefully will open up the path back. Okay, disk storage.
Main disk storage.
That's right. They
They kept
destroyed
everyone's
this.
disks here.
Were they all...
I don't know if all of them were, but the vermin certainly got in here.
Oh, God.
No use in crying. We need to search this place.
You're heartless.
What did
Give
this
it
give
a
me?
rest.
Max health by
Had
25.
they been
Ooh, I think
useful,
that
they
might be
wouldn't
an
have
upgrade.
ended up in here.
Cut it out! The victims deserve our respect.
Okay. Toxicity. Okay, yeah. Let's use you to start getting my health back up. That's a staircase north, but I would like to open the path all the way. Okay, I think that's what we did do. That's all the way to the beginning.
Reloading.
Okay. So many things to loot. Too many things to loot. Why are you not? Because I didn't scroll?
I think I can use this.
I don't understand these results. According to the calculations, the atmosphere should have attained optimal composition by now.
Be honest, the first time I came in here, I thought for sure that this place had been created by some...
But the changes are too drastic. I don't
something
understand
else.
what I did wrong.
Not us.
This is only the first stage of terraforming. We need to gather more data.
Will that really help? The theoretical models worked. But in practice, we don't really understand Raptura's influence on the atmosphere. There are too many variables, too many unknowns. My assumptions were too optimistic.
You can still fix this. We'll run additional experiments.
How long will that take? Several years? Dozens? We shouldn't have sent the mission so quickly. We weren't ready. I was naive. I thought I understood this planet.
There's still a chance to fix this. Let's try the method with hydrolysis, like I was saying before.
What's this? Are you recording this? Hannah?
I don't get is why would you pick a planet to terraform that literally incinerates itself over and over and over? It had to be better places, especially considering all the effort they have to do to terraform. Okay. I don't see a reason for keeping a lot of this stuff that we're picking up. Like the accumulators, I can craft them. Generators I haven't crafted yet, but I've got a ton of those. Oh yeah, I was thinking max health by 25 probably would be a good one to do before we go to the next area. Let's go back and do that really fast, since we did unlock that area. So I have hydration loss versus max health. Yeah, take that. Oh, and that was even... Yep, that's huge. I like that a lot. At some point, it's probably going to be beneficial. How do I got a thing of gaining... Oh, because I just jumped my health by 25. It's going to take a little bit for it to fill up.
Gal,
Okay, I
do
don't
you
know
know
if I'm
what this
supposed to go up
particular
or down.
Forgotten engine does? All I know from my notes is that it has something to do with the atmosphere.
The Forgotten engines served as terraforming machines. Each one was built for a different task. I have an inclination what this one was for, but due to the lack of information, I don't want to get your hopes up. If I did, and you fail, the failure would impact your mental well-being more negatively, and the quality of your services might suffer.
This is to everyone. The elevator broke off right before my eyes. Nowhere safe. I repeat, if you can, use a capsule to escape outside. Floors 3 and up are already lost. I'm running to... Oh, shit!
She got squished.
We don't have access.
Not yet. Okay, so down we go. So floor 0 is the floor with the that stuff. I have to remember that. I couldn't find it again later.
Peter, do you copy? Peter! Fuck, it's closed. Are you still there? Answer me! I tried to come as soon as I got your message, but the generator went down. Peter, answer me! Peter! I hope your audio comm just broke. Hang in there. I'm going to -2. Maybe I can turn the generator back on manually. Fuck, fuck, fuck!
bad guys to shoot. I think I remember the first time too. I wasn't paying attention to the ceiling, so I kept missing stuff to clear because it was above my head and I just wasn't looking.
Just what I need.
Alright, C3 conference. C1 Aero office. 2 cooling, A1 generator. Okay. Yep, more stuff I don't need. Yeah, get so much food items. I guess I could have come without any. Oh, doesn't lose any of the benefits. That's like actually not bad. Most of the things to get rid of your toxicity took away whatever benefit you got.
It's even covering the ceiling.
And most of the time you got toxicity because you were getting a buff from something. Whoa. Oh, shit. Blindside. Let's get back here. Trying to remember if they just infinitely would spawn. Okay. So it doesn't look like it's infinite. Oh my goodness. Why we brought this. Yep. Nope, don't care about any of you guys. Actually, we'll do it just so I can drop you.
I'm letting you know this conversation is being recorded.
Like every other conversation in this place.
I'm letting you know this conversation is being recorded. Aiden Patel, head logistician. This is an official reprimand for the engineer present here, Luca Costa. Mr. Costa, based on your previous behavior and numerous warnings, I am unfortunately forced to fine you and suspend you from your responsibilities indefinitely.
Aiden, come on.
The regulations leave me no choice. I would also prefer to be addressed formally.
You can't suspend me. I'm not going into a drawer for God knows how long.
As the leader of this mission and an IRO representative, I am well within my rights, in accordance with regulations, more specifically paragraph...
Stop with those regulations. I mean, okay, give me the fine, but for God's sake, don't suspend me.
Mr. Costa, I have already warned you more than once. I also have reason to believe that you are in contact with parties directly threatening the interests of not only the mission, but the entire IRO.
Nothing like that ever happened.
I have a list of your emails here. You contacted a certain William Claywood, wanted for...
What? You have no right.
According to the regulations that apply to you as well, in the case of justified suspicions, I have the right to access correspondence of my subordinates.
And what the fuck was I supposed to do? Wait for us all to die of starvation? You already put people into drawers, and yet we still have no supplies. I did it for all of us.
I am revoking your access to a body, as your role is not considered essential to the mission. You have time until tomorrow. Please report to the disk storeroom at 1200 mission time, in order for the procedure to be performed.
Aiden, you're kidding, right? Don't do this to me, come on!
You can file a complaint to any IRO space outpost.
When and how would I do that?
I have nothing more to add.
Yeesh.
It won't won't open until we clear the
That from
infection.
the other side.
Ah, gotcha.
Keep picking up stuff to to destroy or to drop. Ooh, what were you? Meh. I think I found that one before. Oh, jeez. In the bathroom, no less.
Changing max. Reloading.
Luckily, they keep giving me the food that like lets me heal over time, so I'm definitely gonna need that at some point here.
Changing max.
Okay,
There's no power.
Nope, malfunctioned. Okay. Okay.
Changing max.
Go that way. Ah, there we go.
The office of the IRO official. This is the real control center.
Max shield by 30. Ooh, that's another good one. Tool cooldown. Never understood why that
I agreed to take the
mattered.
role of head logistician of the IRO mission to the Raptura system. I considered it a great opportunity and a great honor. I didn't expect the mission to end in such terrible tragedy. I believed that placing the discs inside the storeroom was the best solution. I could blame the IRO, say that they didn't give me a choice. But ultimately, it was my decision. I could have predicted that the monsters would attack the storeroom with the discs. I could have secured it better. I made too many mistakes. I take full responsibility for the deaths of those people. True deaths. I'm sorry for everything.
Okay, there we go. Some more bubbles. Boy, might there we go, another one. Crazy thing is, it's heavier ammo, but it seems like it almost takes longer to kill him with this thing. I guess it's slower than the other one, or it feels that way. Grabbing all the data. I've seen things in like the Reddit threads and stuff, people talking about saving up now our data for when the update drops so they can immediately unlock some of the things. have like millions of data saved up. And I think like the main way that they're doing it is to upgrade cores and then fight the vermin that come out.
Changing max.
I already went there. Oh, I remember this room. It's like the power room, isn't it? Check everything once to make sure everything's dead.
Reloading.
Okay. I think the first time I came in here, and then they all came from outside and
Let's see.
kind of trapped me in here while they attacked me. Uh-oh. I heard that.
Changing max.
Are you guys gonna just keep coming, or is there a finite number? Because I want to go through and dump some stuff. Okay. Shield, don't care. Cool. All the stuff I can't use in here. That's the part that cracks me up. Is like it's not something I can use in here, the building materials. So, well, I guess technically, if I wanted to change my weapon, at that upgrade machine.
This is the first time I'm seeing the infection behave like this. No electricity. Gal, we've reached the generator.
Good work. Now find a way to turn it on.
It's too quiet in here.
We need to use that quiet. Let's start destroying the tumors.
Figured that was coming. At least get everything unlocked first, and let's get back over here. Okay. Anybody else coming? Okay. So we've got power again now. Anything else to loot?
Oh, yes.
Hey, what are you? Reload speed? So now I should be able to open you.
According to my analysis, despite only the backup generator being on, there should be enough power in the Forgotten Engine to get it started. If everything goes according to plan, of course.
It's no plan that can't be modified.
Anything else somewhere? Yep. Okay, there we go. Cool how it killing the bubbles opens doors or opens passages. Okay, you work now that I've got power. Okay. Can make food. Basic items. Oh, I can shut the door. Derp. Actually, let me go grab the stuff first. Okay. I don't know if there's a spot in here for them to come out. Interesting. That's the only things that are in here. Interesting. All basic level stuff. Meh. Oh, and then I could make more standard. Yeah, I get you. Oh, okay. We were here before. Let me make sure that there's nothing else in here that I have missed after, or haven't opened after I restored power. Okay, that's where I just came from. Remember there being a lot of doors that wouldn't open. Where I just came from. It's nice having more ammo than I need, so I don't have to feel like I'm wasting it.
Reloading.
I want to grab that sample here. You guys are my least favorite mob. That's all I wanted as I saw that. Yep, we've already been to the conference room. Just making sure there's no other doors. Okay, this gets us to where we came in. Gotcha.
Changing max.
Okay, looks like we have checked everything in here. Okay, we can't go down, so let's see what happens when we go up. Trying to decide if I should go up top yet. Ooh, that's a instant big heal. It's not a bad one. Okay, and we're doing decent on war bonds.
We don't have access.
Okay, now we're back up here. So technically, I could take this up. We can do get rid of some stuff in our inventory because I just have so much stuff, including excess ammo, apparently. But a lot of data. So we can go up top, hit our habitat, learn our data, drop off some excess stuff, and then head back down. I like that. Yep, there we are. How close we are to a rupture. I'm excited to see what the new areas are once they unlock this. I think we've kind of seen what the two new factories are. So I don't know if it's going to be small updates or, you know, how many updates. Yeah, right now I'm at 62,000. I wonder where it's going to put me. Probably not enough to unlock something. Actually, that's something I need to look into technically, is unlocking the last of the things. So figuring out which of the different machines I need to do to unlock things. I think that might have been what I was doing on my last... on that first world was I remember I was that thing running for days to get accumulators. Whereas right now I've got friggin' large storage full of them. So it definitely worked better towards that end game stuff than what we had. Or what I did the first time. But then again, the first time I had no idea on balancing and numbers and stuff and having the right amount going into it.
This data will be useful. Another great day for science.
Yeah, back over 100. Ooh, 14. Okay. Okay, I'll keep those. Keep that. Max shield is tempting. For now, I'm gonna leave it. Leave as is. Get rid of the small ones. Shield by 50, shield by 20, health by 20, shield by 30.
Great.
Okay. Use you. and then use you right off the bat. I'm gonna get rid of the war bonds for now. All right, and then we go back. I think we're going back to floor 0. We've only so far done 2 floors. I thought we hit more floors, so maybe we do. I'm just not to that point yet, because it seemed like it was directing us towards the main engine floor. Gotta love those autosaves. I really do hope that that's one of the things that'll get adjusted and saved here moving forward, is that super long delay on the autosaves. That would be amazing if they could. Okay, here we go. Back down we go. Okay, down we go. Okay, we couldn't get into the tech station yet. Or comms. I think we're supposed to go into this main engine again.
Of course the electricity's drawn them here.
That's right, we just turned back on power, so... We've been here already. I think maybe this is supposed to unlock something new.
I'm getting better and better. Reloading.
So that yelling noise is usually the blue guys. Okay, I've been here before. I do remember this. So, and I think this might actually be where that lem room is. And I always forget where it's at. Maybe, or did I already forget and mix myself up once again? So those little floor gaps where they pop out of or they spawn out of. Like that. Hear them. Yeah, we've been in there. Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go now. Okay, this is where we came in, so I haven't really made any actual progress yet. Yeah, been in here. Yep. Yep, one in there.
Changing max.
Ah, here's new. Jeez. Still coming. Let's go grab our knowledge. Holy cow. Okay, where does this take me? Or did it just unlock an area I'd already been into to get me there from another... Nope, I hadn't read that. No, we've been in disk storage. Staircase. Ah, there it is. There's a spot where we can... Okay. Whoa. Caught me off guard there, buddies.
Changing max.
Okay. Get the feeling this was where I was supposed to go. This is it. Oh. Not yet.
Great.
Haven't been here before? Oh, thought I had. Trying to figure out where I have and have not been in this place. Think I need to go here to the right to get around to open that other area. I think that's where it's trying to send me. Maybe? Okay, definitely have been there. Can't get through there. I do like the fast reload now on this. It would be nice at times to not have to reload at all. But the quick reload is nice. Down to logistics then? Is that where they're trying to send me? Have I already been here? Yep, I have. Security? Okay, so let's try logistics. Or wait. No, there's a spot up 2 above. Tech stations. Let's try that one.
We don't have access.
Locked. Okay, can't go that way. What the? Wish I knew where I was supposed to go right now. Okay, conference room. Okay, let's try here, because this takes me... can I get the tech stations from here?
I'm detecting increased rupture.
I'm very confused right now on where I'm supposed to go. Control center. Laboratory, lab storage, testing room, disk storage. Control center this way. Okay, one is control center. Have I been there already? Oh, I'm way up here again, and I still can't get through here. Okay. Up to tech stations or down to logistics. Are these the same 3 floors I've been going to? I'm pretty sure this one is what I do to get out.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Autosave. Did you activate the generator? Not yet. I'm still trying to figure my way through here. It's my second time doing this, and I'm still... I took one trip out to dump a bunch of stuff. So right now I'm trying to go through the maze, unlocking things and whatnot. I can't go up here, so the only way I can go down. not forgetting, I'm missing something. Been kind of just continuing over and over down, I think, the same areas. I did turn power on. So I'm assuming somewhere there's something I'm supposed to have access to that I didn't have before. I just got to figure out where it is. Backup generator. Been in the conference room. So C3 is conference. So yeah, this is the cooling. So a lot of these areas where you can't get into, you gotta there's like little bubbles to pop. So my guess for this one, I need to go around this direction to get access to it from another side. Okay, yeah, I went in here already. We did the cooling station.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
And then I went to the... I think I did go to the backup generator to turn that on as well. Missing something. Keep listening to make sure it's not like some bubble I forgot to break or something. Okay, I think this takes me back to the backup generator, which again I'm pretty sure I'd already been into and turned on. Yeah, I did that. I know the area. I think that's where I'm supposed to go, but it's like locked or something. Locked or blocked. Okay, so that opens up to here. Is coming. Yeah, so I mean, it seems like I've done everything I'm supposed to in this area. Just making sure. Yep, backup generator cooling. Done both of those. Yeah, into the office. Yep, into the cooling, backup. I don't think we can get into C2 or B2, but you get up to C3. So we've done everything on this area. Okay. And this is level 2 logistics. Let's head back up on this side. It's the different sides get to the different places. I know I've been through the main engine. Is there anything else up I can make it into? Comms, no.
We don't have access.
Door there's locked. And then this was the path out. Yeah. Okay. So
I need water.
again, I think I'm supposed to get to the control center. I'm just not sure exactly how, because the... Oh, it's locked there? Hold on, I'm here. So if I go forward, I'm going to have to make a left. Let's follow control center as far as it'll take me. Yep, I was in his office. Let's keep going this way. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, that's where I'm trying to get through, is here. But it's not... that's where I'm not able to get through. Not sure why. I don't know what I'm missing. Yeah, I've been here multiple times. And we come back here. Missing something. I've gotta be missing something. The cooling station. I think you need to get into the I did go into the conference room. Then why are you? Sorry, it's not giving me the notifications here. I'm gonna try one of. All right, let's try this again here. Yeah, it's not giving me the notifications. Okay, the control center. Where's the map? Yeah, because that's what I'm trying to do, is to get to the control center. But it's saying there's no power, and I restored power, so I'm confused. I did restore the power. I did restore the power. I went down to the cooling station, and I went to the backup generator, and it said power was restored. So I'm wondering if they're just... There we go. Opposite of loading dock. On which floor? Back by the staircase. Must be the south staircase. Or is it up to the tech station again? I've been in there. I'm wondering if, because I left and came back, did I maybe mess something up? Cloning room, evacuation pod. go back. I went down to logistics a couple times. It's like there's some other kind of power thing somewhere that I haven't flipped, I guess. Conference office. Yes, if I go back to, so what, A1 is the generator.
I need water.
Oop. So, is there something I'm supposed to push in here? I got it running, but I never really touched anything. I just killed all the bugs. Is there something I'm actually supposed to physically do to this? I know that's been a thing before, like when I got the key cards and you had to go to something off to the side and put the key cards in for it to work.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
I don't see anything. Nothing's... So the generator's running. Something got goofed up. Hold on. Let me try this. Let me try to save. Maybe it got glitched or something when I went up and out. Yeah, because I've gone all over this place, the same places over and over and over, and it's like nothing new's opening. And the one spot I know I should go to still says no power. But I did turn on the power. Uh-oh. What the hell? That's not supposed to happen. And I'm falling through the world again. Nope. Okay, I'm up here now. What was up with that? Okay, let's try that again. That was weird. Again, falling through the world. What the heck? Yeah, man. Fine, let's go with... lose some progress, but... see if I also fall through. In the end, for the last 10 minutes, all I was doing was running back and forth, up and down. Wait, what? What the heck is going on? Apparently, either which way, I'm gonna die here. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I have any shit. I don't have any of the weapons I'm supposed to have. Yeah, because I keep falling through the world. I don't like that. That is definitely not cool. Now I gotta go up to the surface so I can get my equipment again, or at least the weapons. Happy losing a bunch of stuff because the game glitched on me. Gone right back for try to recover the body, but I don't have any building materials on me, so I can't switch from the pistol, which I don't have ammo for, nor would I probably even be able to survive down there. So I'm gonna run up here. Luckily, I think I left some food and stuff up here, so get up there, do that, switch weapons, think I left myself a little bit of ammo up here. Again, dying because I saved and reloaded. It's a little harsh. Okay. Myself a little bit of ammo, not a lot. Okay, I guess we'll have to use you because I did not. Apparently, I didn't leave myself some food. All right, you. And
We're taking the med.
I think that I tried to save on the engine floor. Definitely need to find the body because there's all my ammo was there. Plus my food. Alright, hopefully I can find my body quickly because I have limited ammo now. At least until I find the body. I'm trying to remember where I saved. Which ironically is where I died. And both my physical save and both the auto saves caused me to die upon loading in. I'm not sure what is actually going on with that. gotta go down. Okay. And it's not gonna show me where my body is either. Also, I'm not aware if I'm gonna suddenly start getting a bunch of respawns in now. Okay, nope. Again, my highest priority is to find where I had saved, because that's where I've got all my ammo when I died on the reload. I remembered where it was. Well, I wasn't expecting for that to happen, so I wasn't really paying attention to where specifically I was hanging out. I wonder if it was back at the yeah, you still have no power. I think I'd gone over to where the don't need the accumulator. Okay, at the conference room. Don't see anything here. Office. Where is it? The body's got to be around here somewhere. I've almost gone through everything I've been through. Okay, so here. So I was going through. Nope, that's not me. I came up here to see, was there anything that I hadn't done with this when I came in? I killed all the bubbles, and it started on its own. I didn't physically interact with it anywhere. I'm really hoping is that my dying, falling through the world didn't mess up where my body is. Maybe my body's not down here at all. Here's the cooling room. Gonna see if there's anything in here I'm supposed to interact with. nervous because I'm not seeing my body. I just went the entirety of this place and I may have lost all that ammo. And food. Where did I die? Or more importantly, where did I save? Jeez. I'm not finding the body. I'm not finding my body.
I can use this.
Plus, I'm glad I'd gone out earlier and dropped my stuff off. Worst part is I know what's awaiting me when I do finally end up getting to that engine room. It's like this gauntlet I got to make it through. So if I can't find my body, I'm gonna have to go back up and make myself a whole bunch more items. Problem is, I still have yet to figure out how to open the door.
Nice. Reloading.
Feels like something's corrupted or something's not working the way it's supposed to. I've definitely done all the things I'm supposed to. I also I'm upset still that I've lost all the stuff I brought in because of the save glitch. Doesn't show where my body is.
No more distractions.
I mean, I'm also not even getting any spawns. That's the crazy part. Like,
Finally.
get what your finally is. Something's wrong. I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. completely gone through these 2 floors. Still upset of not having my body. Keep going up and down to the same places over and over and over. I don't know.
We don't have access.
Like I'm supposed to be able to go into here? Let me... Go back as far as I can. I think it's gonna kill me too. Oh no. So apparently this is a known bug. So I messed up. Not really knowing that I messed up. So apparently if you restore the generator and then leave without going to the control room. Yeah. Okay, that's annoying. That's actually really annoying. And the last autosave was right afterwards, so if I'm gonna go back in, like I didn't have an autosave from apparently before I left. I don't even know how to... Damn. That really sucks. Damn. So I'll go back down there and check it again, but... Well, at least now I feel sane. The only silver lining-ish is the fact that at least I was able to restore to before I saved and reloaded to my death. The only other option at that point then would be damn. Okay, I got bugs again. 4.
Better and better.
Yeah, I think the big gun's more for when they're say more for when they're up on top of me. I'm hoping the fact that there's bugs is a good sign, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not holding out a lot of hope. Grief. That's a lot of bugs. Yep, still. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only way for me to be able to get this completed is to go back to the beginning of tonight's stream.
Changing max.
And apparently there's been a bunch of bug reports put in, but no solution or fix as of yet. head back down. Pretty sure this
Changing mags.
this again was after I'd already fixed the generator.
Finally.
Generator. Yep. We screwed. Yep. And I did not get... Well, no sense going with that one. I don't have much of a choice. Damn. Right. Damn. Damn. Still confused. I should have had electronics here. Not to have to go all the way over again. Check down here. I know I was bringing electronics in for like batteries and other things. have you? That didn't really do me well. It's so demoralizing. Yeah, I really feel I'm going all the way back and doing it all again. Oh, I can't believe that. Maybe down the road they'll fix that or make it so I can complete that. I'm just gonna have to leave that as my last save on this one. Alright, so let's... Yeah, it's an early one, but I don't know. I just I don't feel like doing it all over again. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out between streams here exactly what I want to do between now and whenever the this update comes out. I am leaning towards going to my initial save, clearing that out, and then trying some experimentation, having everything unlocked, and then starting over. So anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. As anticlimactic as it was. But again, if you're watching on Twitch and you have not followed, I would appreciate it if you would hit that. And for those on YouTube, if you did enjoy this, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.